pick you up. Busy day, big day, busy day. Love it. What's going on, YouTube? My name is Diesel, and today we're back in Scrap Mechanic Survival, just hanging out here, picking up some milk. Ah, yes. Red beets and milk. Delicious. The cornerstone of any nutritious breakfast. Anybody will tell you. And I perfectly planned this wonderful time of day to go ahead and show us our brand new creation. So, y'all, by the time you probably are seeing this, Scrap Mechanic Survival should be updated and out. If it's not, it should be like 12 noon-ish Eastern Standard Time at the very latest, unless there's some sort of problems, which I couldn't tell you. But today will be our last episode of pre-release, and then we should be hopping into some multiplayer. I'm looking at live streaming and do all kinds of fun stuff. So make sure you hit the Discord. We're going to be doing a subscriber or a fan server. I'm not sure how many people are available, like how many people are on the multiplayer. It's not going to be like every single day. It'll be like once or twice every week or so. But I digress, because Scrap Mechanic Survival's out. It's the game we've been waiting for. I will show you our newest creation, as you can see, because it's something that we desperately need. But I'm looking forward to talking and chatting with some of the things I'm looking forward to. Hopefully some new things that we get. Like, for instance, in Scrap Mechanic, in the survival, everything's blocks as far as the eye can see, but there are no slanted blocks. There's nothing here that has any kind of slant. No curve except for our metal pieces here. The I-beam corners. Those are the only curved corners that we can use for building, other than pipes. But that can get a little wiry, a little janky, and you know, if you don't really fit in the motif, you can definitely use some more and more curved parts or slanted parts. And of course, I'm not really sure how these mod parts are going to work, and that's another thing I'm looking forward to. I'm not sure exactly how creative is going to work, and if you build something in creative, can you bring it into survival? And if you can bring it into survival, I hope that it's not something where you can plan it and place it. I hope if you want to bring it into your survival world, you have to build up all the materials in order for you to build it to begin with. Not just build in creative, bring it in here, and ready, set, go, and then you're just taking off. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be a little work involved, but check this out. It's janky, and I have these spotlights on because once you paint them white, it's super bright. Let me just move this ahead here. So we're going to be building a little bit of floating islands here a little bit for some bases. Some places to go. This wall protects us here, but it's like a junkyard over here, and I hate it. I love it and hate it. We've got a wall or hockey net, but all of our vehicles are just cramming up the joint, and I want to be able to have some more space for activities and for farming. But since wood floats a lot, we're going to need a lot of wood. Now this looks, again, there's no slanted blocks, so this looks how it looks. Whoa. So we have 3 blades, but Diesel, I only see 2 blades. So we got 2 blades in the front to cut down the big trees. Don't have to worry about any moving parts. This will connect it, and then it'll go. And as you can see, there's a blade down here. I'm thinking, just thinking out loud, of maybe putting a blade. Yeah, you know what? Let's put another blade over here. Let's get wild. Of course, I have 1 block. Need my turnips. Because the second that I do this, it's going to fall over. Let me just get you. And we're going to have to remove... Yeah, it should be fine. I was going to say we're going to have to remove this to put in another blade. Because we're crazy. And it's basically just to fill up the space, because this blade here is going to be the one that cuts the down trees. Alright. And we have 2 engines up here. So let's grab you. Bang, rang, Rufio. Let's go ahead and click it. Can I click you? I'd like to click you. Thank you. Both going the same way. Fantastic. So, what is this all about, Diesel? Well, I don't want to have any kind of moving parts, especially when you're talking about having all the electronics. So if you're trying to start out and you want to have your own vehicle, this is super basic. You can make the blades spinning. You just put 2 of them together and drive right through the tree that you're trying to cut. Don't have to worry about any kind of controller or moving parts. It's not going to be that ridiculous or material intensive. The only thing that's really material intensive in here is, 1, the blades, and we have some pistons here, and I had an idea of having these like hoist up and then hoist down. But this seems to work just fine anyway. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to move this or elevate this up a bit, because the second that we start hitting a hill, this is going to start bottoming out. And so is this. Now the problem with these blades, these are also on a piston that goes one block down, because this will chop the initial log, but once the log gets split in half into the half pieces there, it's hard for it to go down. So we have a piston that goes down one block, and that'll chop up your half pieces into the logs that you need, and then you just keep driving forward. These will pick up any spare logs that you have flowing through. Sounds good? Sounds good. The most intensive part about this, I'm sorry, not just the pistons, but there's also upgraded suspensions. We have level 3 suspensions. I have a level, whoa, hey now, let's upgrade this. Now this is just a level 1 seat, man. So you can do it. It's all good. We have a level 2 engine for the blades, all 4 blades, or all 3 blades. Well, now all 4 blades, because we were using 4. Yeah, huh. I'm going to boost that up a smidge, a hint, a tad, because we're moving things. And that is boosted up. Let's go chop a tree down. All-wheel drive. Wood in the back to keep it light, and then we have all the stone in the front because it's super heavy, and that kind of balances it out. We still have a little bit of jankiness in the front, but if you start decorating it a little bit more, adding some pipes, maybe a sign or two, that should add a little extra weight in the front for your customization. I see a tree right up ahead over yonder. Now, this isn't going to be great for everything. As you see, it is leaning in there a little bit. Leaning back. Lean back. A lean back. Let's get a nice little open area here for the demonstration. This tree wouldn't be half bad if it wasn't so close to the water. Let me see if I can get it to not land in the water. That would be key. Alrighty then. Alright, so number 1, we'll start the blades up. We're kind of moving and grooving towards it. I can't see. It's got some low-hanging branches, bro. There we go. So there we go. That's going to cut that down. And of course, it shouldn't be too bad. It shouldn't be too egregious. Now it is spinning these back ones here too, these back blades. We're moving this across. Let's pick up those. Already picked up some logs. Now this, since we added this blade, I haven't tested this, so this is going to be first time try. Everyone, watch out. It's going to be fantastic. Now these blades here might actually start shaving some of this down here. Let's go. There we go. Chop it. Chop it down. Yes! Then boom, it's auto-loaded. But now, see, we have those blades and they're over top of that half piece, and we can't reach it, so we hit that piston. That pushes it down one block, and boom. Might as well just leave that down. So then we're grooving, and we just keep going forward. All of the logs are getting chopped and collected. Can we do this? Are we gonna get stuck? It's not like I don't have a lift that I can't get this unstuck, you know what I'm saying? There we are. Can we reach it? Alright, let's go ahead and we'll lift this up. We'll turn this off. And then we'll just move and groove. And the tail should pick it up. Hey, look at that. And it looks like we have a full stack. Fantastico. Now, I will say, once this one, I mean, just this one loaded up is really kind of weighing us down, bro. What's going on, Farmbot? Like, dude, you got some heavy wood. Why, thank you. Let's see here. Now, I've already chopped this tree down in when I was testing some things out. So let's see if I can attack this. And we can get to it. Do it to it, you know what I'm saying? Is there someone around here? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. You stop. You clown. Ooh, component. Piece of candy. Throw you in there too. Alright. Start up the grinders. Oh, see, we got... It looks like we got... One of those isn't spinning. Hold on. We may need to do some more modifications. Just, I mean, I could probably just... You know what? We could probably get that spinning. We can fix this right now. Hold on, hold on. Let's get this component. Let's get some stone here. Yeah, we could probably get some wood. Keep it light in the back. And then we just remove this. And now it's free and clear. I don't like how this is just like one block though. So let's go ahead. We only have one, two, three. And then we can kind of hopefully balance it out. I mean, not a whole lot is going way over the center of gravity. Or our fulcrum point. I don't even know if I'm saying that correctly. There we go. Now this spinning. Now it's weird because I basically modeled this after the width of the receptacles here, which is 6 wide. So I made it even. Plus this seat is 2 wide. But the one blade going down, that's 1 wide, you know. So I was trying to get it to go down the middle. But the double blades seem to be working out just fine. It'll be alright. We'll get through this together. Alright, let's chop her up. Now I'm trying out the fuel tank here for the first time as well, and I like it. Just, you know, I want to have a heavy vehicle that I don't have to worry about constantly hopping out and then hopping back in. I do want to make a piston logger, a piston one like this, but I just don't know how to make a piston. I don't know how to make one because I'm silly and I'm dumb. I am not Con. I'm not Con Gaming. I'm not a super evil genius. Not an evil genius, but a genius nonetheless. Doesn't even need geniusry. Just I'm silly and dumb. As you can see by my creation right here. Let's carve this up. Now the bad part is that this is a redwood, so I have no choice but to chop it down using these blades because it will not chop down using the hammer. It'll chop down, it'll break down the pieces once they're broken down here, but this tree, this is just getting all over the place. Oh well. I mean, if you line it up perfectly, it'll definitely take everything out as you saw previously, prior to doing this one. So the main thing that I'm noticing with this is just basically the clearance. We need to get this up just maybe 1 or 2 blocks higher. We can always bring the booty down, you know what I'm saying? We can drop it low, pop, drop, and lock it, or pop, lock, and drop it. I always get those confused. I always get them backwards. Strike that, reverse it. But yeah, the elevation seems to be a bit of an issue. Let's just sit it right here on top of all these logs. Yeah, all these lags. Come on now. There we go. Let's break it up. Break it up. Kids, break it up. Break up the fight. So yeah, it looks like the elevation is just something we need to adjust by maybe like 2 blocks, which could be easily done with just, you know, popping it in the wheels there. Just take off the wheels, put it up a block or 2 higher, and that way we can actually use all the pistons that we have provided. I got the inspiration for this, but had like the tail jam. Recently I've been playing a bunch of a game called Last Oasis. It's just a game where you can build these really cool walkers, and that's really the best part about the game. No offense, hashtag no offense, hashtag not trying to start anything. But the walkers are the coolest part about the game, and there's one that you start off on that's called the dinghy. And the dinghy has a nice little kind of firefly look to it with a big tail that has a bunch of stuff hanging off the back of it. It kind of looks like 2 balls, if you don't understand what I'm saying. If you know what I mean, you can catch my drift. Alright, giggity. So that's where the inspiration came for this, where everything's in the front, and then we have this little, tail that just drags along the bottom of the ground, picking up everything that we need to get, and it is piston activated. So yeah, I think we just need to elevate it up about 2 blocks, and we should be right as rain. Also, we gotta go back because it is nighttime. Found some really cool lights and some new cosmetics, which are my favorite thing in the game. Speaking of things that I want to have in the game, other than slanted pieces, is I'm going to be going all around trying to find all the cosmetic pieces. Found some legendary, there's rare, there's epic, from different book bags. We need book bags, bro. We need book bags so bad, dude. I need a backpack. Ah, yeah. So we're all filled up, ready to rock and roll and unload. Oh, hey, buddy, what's up? You got problems? You want to fight? I got skills, dude. Let's refine this. Go ahead and refine it. So what am I looking for in the release of the game? First off, a way to refine oil. Something that makes it a little easier for us to do. I like swimming around, don't get me wrong. But you can't have something where it refines water so easily, and then you have a game that runs off of engines, and then have everything just run out all the time, and you're constantly... I mean, you, in a multiplayer, would just have somebody going around collecting nothing, and I mean nothing but oil, for all the people on the server. Can you just imagine having 4 or 5 people in here in their own little machines, and then the only way for you to get any kind of gasoline or any kind of crude oil to me is every single one of you would have to go down here and get like 5 each just to be able to run it for about a minute or 2, and then all of a sudden it runs out. There needs to be some way for us to refine oil, refine the chemicals, whether it be something that's along these lines here, or if it's a completely different process. So I'm looking forward to that. But you know what I'm really looking forward to? These cosmetics, bro. I love it. Let's go ahead and get this spud gun out of the way. Oh, my new favorite block. It's not my favorite, but it's getting up there. Found some neon lights, camera action, dude. So as you can see in the bottom there, just paint them white. White gives us the brightest output, and then that way when you touch the wardrobe, you should really use your wardrobe not up close to it because you're gonna get bad camera angle. But if you use it just a little far away with some lights, look at that. It's beautiful. Facial hair, hats. I got no hats, bro. I love this t-shirt because it's like the wolves howling at the moon as their play on it. It's my favorite one. Plus it's black, and I wear pretty much all black t-shirts anyway. But torso, we got, you know, good old scrap mechanic. We got our tattered wares that we came in here with. This was the legendary one that I got in the legendary pack, which I recorded, but unfortunately my microphone was acting up and giving me issues. Like I didn't have it turned on. But this was the legendary one. So we can ready to go fishing. Got a lot of pockets. Got deep pockets. We're travelers. And then there's this one, which you wouldn't catch me dead in. Unless it was like laundry day, you know? This one's dope, though. Gloves. We're catching all the gloves, bro. Can I get some more gloves? More gloves. This is for work. This is for play. And this is for every day. We got some hockey gloves, baby. Nice. If there's a whole hockey theme, this is what I'm looking forward to most in this game. Is not only just the blocks of creativity, the multiplayer, of course, yes, back and forth with your friends, but the cosmetics that you can unlock and mods. If anybody is an artiste and wants to make some modifications for cosmetics, that's something I'm hugely looking forward to. So I'll probably be downloading all the cosmetic mods I can get my hands on. I don't like these because it covers up my shirt. And we got some sweet kicks, dude. So we got this. Got these normal ones, which we came in here with. We got these. It's like some little slip-ons. And then my favorites. Yeah. Dun, 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 ba, ba, da, ba, 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 da, ba. We had the scrap mechanic, old school. We had the one we flew in on, and the one that I changed it to, which looks like a little happy Santa sack. What's up, fellas? You good? They're fine. Hold on here a second. Just in case we're digging at night. We're gonna elevate this up anyway. There you go. That's it, bro. We got flying neon now on the bottom. Just playing. But it puts out a ton of light. A ton. Let's put this in here. I got parts all over the place. I'm trying to organize here a little bit, but I'm pretty flustered because I know that the main scrap mechanic game is coming out for everybody, so multiplayer is coming, and I'm going to be messing around with some of those, so be sure to check out and hit that notification bell. But yeah, that's all I really care about is refining and some slants, some slanted blocks, some curved blocks, something to make things sexy. I don't care. I'll upgrade. I'll upgrade the thing all the way up to the top tier to get those curved pieces. Those sweet, sweet curved pieces. I love you. We need to upgrade you as well. Speaking of which, how many upgrades do I have? Hold on. Glug, glug, glug. I think I'm all out of components. Oh. And I'm slowly working on this one. slowly working, and we're all out of components. I have one component left. That's a bummer. That's a bummer, man. That's a real bummer. Let's get some cadets in here. Sexy times. Good for us. Good for everybody. Spud gun is OP. If you right now in the main game, hopefully that gets tweaked with the tape bots. Now I can just one-shot them with spud guns. It takes 4 shots for these hay bots. I shot the tape bot and I headshot them all. It felt very empowering. But that can't be in the game. I haven't seen also any big boss bots lurking around. Usually there's like 2 of them over on that side just creeping out, and they're not there anymore. So hopefully that's more of a like an area thing where you have to really take your time with it. Forgot to load this up. What am I doing? Also, another thing to elevate this, we could probably make it 2 blocks. We can elevate it over the ledge, so just in case there's any farm bots, we can safely load and unload. I'm strong like bull. But folks, that is going to be our episode for today. It's the last video before it gets released. And we're grinding. Like literally grinding with our brand new whip. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below and what I can do to maybe improve it. I have a couple ideas. We're just going to elevate it up a little bit, and that should fix a lot of the issues. And then, of course, add some more weight on the front of it. Beautiful. Nice. And we need all these wood blocks to make these things float for a change. So, I'm just going to sit here and wait. I'm going to wait for everything to be done. And that's my choice. But folks, that's going to be your episode today. If you enjoyed this video, by all means, hit that like button. Helps out my channel ever so much more than you know. And if you like it a whole lot, go ahead, hit subscribe. New videos coming out every single day, every single week. Folks, have a great day, afternoon, evening, good night. Peace out, like shout, y'all. And I'll check you out right here again in Scrap Mechanic Survival. Next time. It's going to be a busy day, dude. So much work. So much work has to get done. So much.